Hey guys, welcome back. A quick update before we do the showcase. So I finally got Miya. I just had to do one more multi and I finally got him after my miserable attempt to summon for him. And for the memory, this is insane. It's like crazy. Literally, I have to do the PT for him and get the memory. So I can probably do it soon, but I don't want to use the memory of Miya when I'm doing the showcase. And the reason is here. So let's just check the characters we got. So all of them are level 70, like the 4 players I want to talk about today. And Oikawa and Ushijima are stronger, have a higher player rating compared to the twins. As you can see here, why is this all the way down? So 11k for Miya, 13 for Ushijima, 14 over here, and 12 over here. And about the memory, so Oikawa has his own memory, the Oikawa memory, level 70, and Ushijima, I don't have his memory. Atsumo, I don't have his memory, this is just for the serve. And then Osamu, well, I don't have his memory now, I'm gonna get it, that's why I'm not upgrading this. But just because my Ushijima doesn't have his memory, I'm not gonna use the memory over here to do the showcase. But Oikawa has his own memory when he's going against Miya Atsumo. Now about the stats, so let's just check them quickly over here. Serve is 2.7, right? 2.7 here, yeah, 2.7 serve. That's the total amount of serve. Set is 2.8. And then, well, he also has the awareness and strength buff that will increase everything. And then 2.626 is for the serve, 2.4 for the set of Miya Atsumo. So if you check them out, Oikawa's obvious serve is a bit higher, and mainly because of the memory and everything else, the set is also way higher for Oikawa. Now, Ushijima, so serve 2.2, spike 2.6. Let's just say 2.6, okay? And then 2.2 and 2.6, and then we'll go to Osamu. The serve is 1.8, obviously super lower, and then 2.6, the quick attack. Wow, okay, so it's higher than Ushijima. It's like 60-70 more than Ushijima. And then what else we can check over here? So yeah, the stats info. Obviously the awareness that I have over here is 7.7, and that will convert to attack technique, so that's 15% attack technique at start. And yeah, that's all. I mean, he doesn't do crit, right? But then Ushijima has obviously his own awareness, 16% over here as well, more. Like if I change their potentials, probably, I mean, I can't do that. This is a power type, so yeah, forget that. But anyway, I don't have like the best potentials on Miya, but I'm just gonna showcase all of them with stats that I have at the moment. Okay, so on paper, obviously, Oikawa and Ushijima are stronger than the twins, but I mean, aside from the spike of Miya, but then they play really well with their debuffs, like debuffing the enemy when he serves and also when he spikes Miya, so that the enemy team can't do the ultimate. And that's crazy. When you go against those teams, there's a chance that you'll lose even if the team rate, like the opponent's team rating is like 10k lower than you. And this happened to me, like the opponent team rating was 5k. I usually go against 5k higher in PvP and I win the match, but this morning I just went against the Miya twins with 5k lower than me and I almost lost. So yeah, those are the stats of my characters at the moment, and as you can see, I'm building all of them, so that's why I don't have the best on each of like the UR ones. Now let's check their numbers over here. So I recorded my gameplay and I'll talk about it on the video. So first serve with Oikawa, we have these buffs over here, increased strength and like, yeah, super basic, awareness increase, strength increase with the characters, with their passives, their skills and everything. So the first serve of Oikawa is going to be his ultimate. And let's check the number. So that's 21k ultimate of Oikawa as serve. Alright, that's good. And it wasn't a crit at all. Okay, 21k serve. Okay, and then we move on forward. Let's do another serve. So this is going to be the normal one. It's not the ultimate anymore. So the normal is 9k. Okay. And then we have the skill over here. Obviously it's not with Ushijima because of their bond, but anyway, I just recorded it to show it to you guys. With Iwazumi, that's 7k toss and 18k power. Okay. Now we'll go to Miya Atsumo. So this was 21, right? 21 for the ultimate of Oikawa, obviously. And Miya Atsumo is going to do ultimate back to back. That's a great thing. So the match just started. You see here the increased attack technique by 7.7 of Miya Osamu because of his awareness. And he just has like 2 stacks of the set thing. Okay, so now jump float serve, that's the first one, and this is the the debuff on the, I mean, this is a crazy one. Cannot cast spike ultimate. That's super insane. Okay, especially when you go against these two, you'll see how you know, crazy it is. So that's 18k ultimate of jump float serve of Miya Atsumo, and if I remember correctly, their stats were super different. Like this Oikawa at 2.7 and then this at 2.6 for serve, and I don't have their memories at all. And also I have better let's say like potentials on my Oikawa because it's my main server. So I got like 13k 1300 serve buff on him, and then over here I have 1500 serve buff. So obviously if I change it around, then the numbers would be pretty similar or even higher for Miya Atsumo. Alright, and then we'll do the twin bond skill. So let's see how much damage, I said, like what's the point and number here? So 40, almost 44k, and it's not crit obviously. That's great. Okay, we'll go on. So this is the, wait, we'll do the jump float serve now. Sorry, the jumping serve. We just did the jump serve. This is the jump power serve. Alright, so how much would this be? 20k. Wow. Okay, so it's like similar to Oikawa. Even if Oikawa's stats are higher, it's just like he's doing great serves over here, and it's an ultimate back-to-back. Like you just do ultimate serves back-to-back with Miya Atsumo. Either debuff the enemy with the jump float serve, or when you do this one, you're gonna debuff the enemy's receive. So that's super good. Now we'll move on to, what's this one? So this is like a normal serve again. Yeah, around 9k. So Atsumo doesn't have a normal serve. That's great. And then we'll do Ushijima's ultimate now. Okay, so now here's where it's going to get interesting. So we got Ushijima's ultimate. We have a crit set, and then we have a crit spike, 41k crit, right? Okay, that's 41k crit. Now let's do the twins. So ultimate of Osamu. That's such a lame toss, but then he's 43. Look at this number, 40, almost 44, and it's not a crit obviously because he can't do a crit. So 44k ultimate of Osamu compared to 41k and crit of Ushijima. All right, like, you make your choices obviously, but I'm just showing you the numbers over here. And let's move on forward. So that's like the first 1 or 2 like rallies, the points, and then we're building up obviously attack tempo, because it's not just the numbers. Obviously you get buffs, you get stats, like all the skills available over there. And then, okay, so now here we have like the attack tempo stacked up. Ushijima also gets these stacked to increase his basic stats as well. So the further the match goes, Ushijima is going to be more powerful, obviously. Alright, so we'll do another serve. So that's like 10k. So, okay, got better. And then we'll do another ultimate with Ushijima, 21k set. So it's getting higher. 57k. Okay, that's a lot. That's like almost 20k more. Okay, so it's getting higher. Obviously, this is like the almost last point, right? Match point over here. So 57k with Ushijima because of all his buffs that he gets when he just stays in the game. At the end of each turn, he gets buffs, obviously. So in the end, he'll be better. But this is a crit, obviously. So you have to do a crit with Ushijima to get like 57k. And then over here, okay, and oh, I forgot to mention, this was you can see these auras over here around the players. This is the Team Morale Awaken. So also add the Team Morale buff here as well. So we have the Team Morale buff again on the twins and everyone else. And what do we have here? So some basic buffs. Again, the awareness, attack technique, and this is not high at all. I don't have his memory as well, and obviously I need more awareness on him to buff up the attack technique. He has those buffs. Okay, so 6 stacks of this, and when he sets, all stacks will be consumed and it will convert to it like the spike power. So 24k ultimate serve, the jump serve, and then what do we have here? Okay, so the ultimate of Miya Osamu with all those buffs, and it's like round 3, so that's 45k. How much was Ushijima? 57, right? Something? 57, yeah. So this is 45. And I still don't have his memory. I still don't have good awareness on him. And it's not a crit. 45k, not a crit. And unfortunately, it was a bad one. But anyway, so we'll move forward. And what do we have here? Again, another serve and another ultimate match point. Again, bad, oh god. But 46k, 46.5. So it's kind of similar. Like, I mean, not similar. Obviously, Ushijima is stronger. But then, if I have the memory on him, and if I do have more awareness on him so that he could convert it to attack technique, then this will easily go higher. And it's not a crit, obviously, but this will easily go higher and could be on par with Ushijima, even like higher and stronger than Ushijima. Another spike ultimate, so 44k. All right, so like above 40, obviously, that's without crit. And okay, so that's for the spiking, the ultimate and everything. And then now let's check their serve. So Ushijima's serve, regular serve, is like, let's say 8k, okay? And then we have a crit serve because he does crit, obviously, and that will be 20k. So around like same as Oikawa and also Atsumo. Now let's do Osamu's serve. So he doesn't crit, so that's the downside. With his serve, he just do normal serve. So it's like 8k normal serve, same as the normal serve of Ushijima. But since he doesn't crit, then obviously it's not best to have him as server. But then he will debuff the enemy. So in total, Ushijima's serve is better, obviously, based on his character and also doing the crit. But in general, when you do the like the ultimates and like as a team, the twins would be, in my opinion, better. And also I gotta mention this, like I have the Karasuna team over here. I don't even have Inarizaki team. I don't have like Kita at the moment because he's not available yet. But they will obviously buff the twins more. Here I had like the Shira team. Where's Tendo? Oh, Tendo's out because of the Libero. But I had the Shira team, so that school buff and like the buffs that we have for Ushijima, the bonds actually are working pretty well. And over here I don't have any special bond on just the twins together. I do need the Kita obviously later on, and also the Inarizaki bond. And also if I add the memory of Osamu, then that'll be crazy. So in total, both are great. I'm not gonna say like go for this or go for that. Just go for whoever you enjoy more. And it's good to have both of them, obviously, like a power team with these two, Oikawa, Ushijima, and also a quick team with the Miya twins. But just again to remind you guys, like these two don't debuff the enemy, they just buff themselves up. But then the twins, they debuff the enemy so that you can't, like the enemy can't do the ultimate skill, and it's super hard when going against them. So I'm pretty sure like PvP would be better with the twins. And I mean, we don't have like a normal PvP against real-time players, but still, I mean, it is a PvP. and also PvE would be better. So yeah, both of them are great. Obviously you just want to enjoy the game, and I just wanted to give you these numbers and just put them, you know, side by side and see how it goes, because it was also kind of like a question for me who's better, but both of them are great. And I think the twins would be better because they debuff the enemy as well, and that's a huge debuff. And yeah, that's all. I mean, hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Till next time, have fun and stay tuned.